예.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Colorado Buffaloes. And the Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
That's reeled in. It's Hudson. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Colorado's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Back to pass on second down. Sets up the screen. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking up the 47. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. He makes a grab. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. Wants to throw. It's Salter. Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He wants to change this route. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down. Under fire. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hudson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The short hands, it's Miller. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. On the option, it's Salter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions.
Lofts one high indeed. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Gets it to the back. There he goes! And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Caught over the middle. It's Olsen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Miller. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Miller. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Salter. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and force the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Patterson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayden at the 45 on his way. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back.
Interesting.
It's coming out to bear down. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First snap in this drive will come from the 46. Scanning the field, it's Salter. With the catch, it's Hayden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete to the left. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Buffs. Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Coming out with it, it's Patterson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of it.
It's a running room. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to throw time running short in the half. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Burnett. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. To the air. It's Fafita. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it's good from 58 yards out. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update here.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson.
Arizona set to start this second half. They'll kick it off. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Crosses the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Off play action. Looking deep. Snags it inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado!
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to... He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Gives it on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Salter. Bears the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Hey, coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start the 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to run it. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Give to the running back. He's loose. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Back to pass, it's Fafita. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
And the Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Gonna run it. It's Welch. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Miller. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Salter. Here comes the heat. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught behind the line. It's Patterson. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Will be a turnover on downs.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Welch. And how about... up front by that big defensive line.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking deep down the right side. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. That's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around. Makes the catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Lewis to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll get rid of it. Finds a man on the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Pulls it in. It's Burnett. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Wants to throw again. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got him. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Lewis wants to pass. Slings it downfield. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about it. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And unfortunately, that's what we've seen from this offense all game long. They got 3 points. They haven't been able to put drives together. Down late, needed to score some points. The turnover, this one is over.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Lewis to throw. Now adjusting. And here's the third interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man,
unleashes one deep. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback. With these situations, you drop so many guys back deep. But as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Snagged in the middle. It's Welch. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season.